in honor of Women's History Month, I will be making a series of videos. Now, everyone has heard of great women such as Joan of Arc, Harriet Tubman, and Michael Jackson, but I will be focusing on women that you don't usually hear about. Not a lot of people know that the most badass pirate of all times was a woman, so today we will be talking about Cheng Yixiao. Cheng Yixiao, or as she's known, the widow of Cheng, grew up a prostitute in the late 1700s. A young and beautiful girl, she caught the attention of Cheng Yi, a notorious criminal whose family had a long history of piracy. After they were married, they would rule the seven seas as husband and wife. They were kind of like the Brangelina of the pirate scene. Do people still say Brangelina? Anyway, Cheng Yi had the bright idea of forming competing pirate factions into one powerful alliance. Unfortunately, he died early, but after his death, Cheng Yixiao saw her opportunity and maneuvered her way into his seat. Shrewd enough to know that these pirates wouldn't immediately follow a woman, she quickly married her former husband's lieutenant, so they would have a man to look at while they were being ordered around. She then proceeded to turn the alliance into what would be the most formidable pirate fleet ever, commanding over 200 pirate ships and over 600 smaller vessels. Now just compare that to Blackbeard for a second.
Yar, my name is Edward, but they call me Blackbeard because I'm black and I have a beard.
Yeah, that's why. Shut up. Well, I'm Madam Cheng.
Yar, I have a crew full of bloodthirsty pirates.
Well, I have over 800 ships full of bloodthirsty pirates.
Damn!
The phrase
Damn!
hadn't even been invented yet, but Blackbeard would have invented the phrase just for that conversation. A revolutionary businesswoman, she set up trade agreements with farmers and villagers that assisted her and made them immune to her pirates' attacks. Those who sailed under her command had to follow a strict code of conduct that was enforced by harsh penalties. Things like, if you tried to desert, you lost an ear. Hey, aren't you the one that tried to leave? What? If you stole from the treasury, you were beheaded. But really, that's just for being stupid. I mean, of course pirates were expected to rob and cheat, but if you stole from the Pirate Queen, you were pretty much too stupid to work for the company. Anyone who raped a female captive was executed. I'm gonna say that again. She made pirates stop raping people. Pirates aren't exactly known for keeping it in their pants. If you had to make a list of all the things that pirates were known for, keeping it in their pants would rank somewhere between flower arranging and like a hatred of treasure. No one's ever been called like a butt ninja. In addition, any pirate that sailed under her red banner had to give her 2 coins of every 6 they made. She was like a pimp, but instead of hoes, she had pirates. Though when you think about it, pirates and hoes aren't really that different. I mean, they both made a living with their shirts off. Disease was an occupational hazard, and they both got money by screwing sailors. She'd send them out to make money for her, and then when they got back, she'd be waiting for him in like a leopard print hat and some platform shoes. And she'd be all like, "Where's my gold, bitch?" Except in Chinese, so more like, "我皇帝在哪里, bitch?" Finally, after decades of getting embarrassed by a girl, the Chinese Navy decided it had had enough. With international help, it amassed a force and went after Cheng Yixiao with everything it had. They were all like, "Surrender or die!" And she was all like, "I have a better idea." If you watch movies about ancient China, you know, all badasses have a fan. She was like, "I have a better idea. How about instead of surrender, I keep being a pirate and take all your shit. How's that?" And then there was like a big PvP battle, and they were all like, "Ah, we've been pwned." Noobs. The admiral of the Chinese Navy committed suicide rather than be captive to her. Eventually, she got tired of being the Chuck Norris of the sea and negotiated with the Chinese government. "Listen, I'll retire, but you're not going to arrest me, and we get to keep all of the shit that we stole, and my husband gets a position in the Chinese Navy." And they were all like, okay. When her husband died at the age of 36, Cheng Yixiao retired back to Canton, where she opened a gambling hall and died rich and old because there wasn't a damn thing that anyone could do about it. And while piracy is bad, I chose Cheng Yixiao because she was a successful woman who managed to stay on top in a male-dominated industry known for its misogyny and violence. She was like the Little Kim of the pirate world. So I am in the steps of the basement. I'm doing it down here because I didn't want to wake my roommates up. And I was like, well, I could do it in the kitchen, but then I thought, no. I am not doing a video about Women's History Month in the kitchen.